Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Lust and Regret.
It's now time for this week's Strip Club Yelp Reviews.
Yeah. By the way, you can't look cool making it rain with $4, everybody.
Or can you?
No, you can't. I'm
This
confirming that for you.
week's Strip Club Yelp Reviews, as I say, takes us to Austin, Texas. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. And it's a club called the Yellow Rose. Oh,
Okay,
it's
that's a nice name.
a nice name, because as we all know, a rose is another name for a vagina. So let's start off with our first
That was me just
review.
realizing that.
Is from Alexandra M.
Oh,
And they
it's a
write,
lady.
ooh,
At least
they
someone
write,
identifying as a lady.
I just moved here from Vegas and play high stakes poker. That's not important, I don't think, for this.
No.
Anyway, I called and spoke to a super rude lady, brackets T, so from now on she'll be known as T,
Okay.
and asked if they allowed lesbian couples or if I would need a male escort. Is that a
That's
thing?
dumb. Apparently it is if she's asking about it. I've never encountered that, but I also haven't been to every strip club. I've been in strip clubs in Oregon, Washington, California, and Nevada, but nowhere else.
Let's go on. Let's dive in. So she said no, T. She said no and hung up on my face. How did she do that over the phone? She hung up on your face? It's an interesting way of putting it.
They're not a lot of tolerance at the strip clubs, man. Honestly, they'll give you the answer and then just hang up. I've never had that
So
happen, but still.
she said the reason for her asking is because in Vegas you have to have a male escort. So dumb, but typically I take my broke male friends, lol, and spend thousands. So apparently in Vegas, I mean, I like if that's the thing, right?
I,
If you need a male escort to go in there as a lesbian couple, and it's really inconvenient, which I can imagine it is, just don't. I know you shouldn't
I,
have to hide it,
I
but just
can't
don't
imagine that
announce
being
that
a
you're a lesbian
thing.
couple.
I genuinely can't imagine that being a thing, let alone in Las Vegas. Um, I've been
Like
to a
Vegas,
strip
anything
club in
goes.
Las
Like boop, boop, boop,
Vegas.
boop, boop.
Obviously, I didn't go there with any chicks because that would have been really cool if I did. Um, I went to the home of the $5 lap dance, which was owned by the guy who actually made or produced the movie Deep Throat, the classic movie
Oh,
Deep Throat. Not sure if you've ever seen it,
classic.
Mike, but it exists. Um, fun chicks, but not the most beautiful chicks, but the funnest chicks you could hang out with. Just normal chicks who like going, yeah, I like taking my clothes off. Yeah, yeah, I'll give you a lap dance for $5. Yeah. Um, but yeah, no point at again, not a lady. I've never known this to be a thing, but I don't know why you would need a male escort to go to a strip club, let alone in Las Vegas. If Alabama, maybe, but maybe I'm also now subjugating Alabama, minimalizing Alabama, but whatever. Anyway, I'm
Yeah,
sure there's more to this. Please go.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know for a fact, but I'm calling
Bullshit.
on that. Anyway, so apparently
It's
she
a
just wants to
weird
spend
detail.
thousands. In
Thousands. I also call
Sapphire,
bullshit on that.
I spent $5,000.
Bullshit.
Why?
Rhino really got me with their stunning, gorgeous women. I spent $10,000 on 10 ladies fast.
Bullshit.
I was feeling down
I need.
tonight and really wanted to try out a club and make my appearance, brackets, like I always do, and make it rain and spend some serious cash.
Bullshit.
But by the way, T acted on the phone and hung up on me like that. I'll find somewhere else to spend tonight. Huge letdown. I was excited. She ruined it for me. Careful, you never know who are you talking to. 1 star.
Bullshit.
She is.
Just 1 star for the fucking phone interaction. Jesus Christ.
She didn't even go.
She didn't even go. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Again, I want to know what this woman does for a where she's spending $5,000 and $10,000 in a single sitting. She's not going every night, but when she goes, she makes it rain. Apparently, she's thrown it up there with some of the big ballers. Um, I've been at the club where I've seen other strippers tip the strippers because no one else is tipping the strippers. I'm like, well, that's kind of sad. How does this communism work? I don't know what's going on here. But also, I'm way in the back here, so I'm not getting up to toss $2 on the stage.
Anyway, the bullshit continues as Mark
The bullshit
G now.
continues.
Well, this is Mark G now. So maybe it's something
Okay.
to do with Austin. Quote, listen, as a customer that has been coming to Yellow Rose for my favorite few dancers and found
Still a
out
great name.
Eddie Gonzalez fired them over nothing. As far as the times I've been, Eddie is always taking shots and getting belligerently drunk. Oh, they won't like that
I
on Bar
wonder why
Rescue.
Eddie got fired now.
No, Eddie didn't fire. He fired the girls. He's the boss.
Oh,
Um,
Eddie's firing the girls. Okay.
um,
Belligerently firing girls.
he will give you a good first impression, then immediately will switch up attitude on you. Even the VIP managers, Lala, once said if I tip her really well, she'll let me do a bump of her tits. That is VIP service. I
That's
can't believe,
apparently a 15-minute break service. Holy
yeah,
shit.
I can't believe that Eddie is allowing this type of behavior at Yellow Rose from the management team. Oh, now to mention the awful smell. Oh, there's been many occasions where the club smelled like water mildew. Plus, I know they don't clean this place because I left a quarter on a specific part of the carpet in the club, but once I returned a month later, the quarter was still there.
Get the fuck out of
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I'm sorry, but this guy remembered a month later exactly where he left his quarter. Like,
Yeah,
I'm judging
I
Mark
bet he
more
did.
for this than I'm judging them.
I'm judging them for that, actually. I believe Mark on this situation.
Mark
It's
needs to
weird.
get out more. Like, stop
Yes, I
memorizing
agree
where
with
you're
that.
leaving quarters.
It's the weirdest thing because you just be like anyone to pick this up. Again, it's a place where money is everywhere. So you find a dollar, you pick up a dollar. You find a quarter, you pick up a quarter. But I bet multiple people saw that quarter and went, fuck that quarter, and then walked past it. And it also says that no one is vacuuming those carpets. Like that's a big thing. Like at most, a vacuum would have swept that up. Didn't happen. So if he it did indeed true come back within a month and that quarter was still there, wow. Um,
I just love
yeah,
the
I have no reason
contrast
not to
between
believe him.
I just love the contrast between the two reviews. Was that you got Alessandra spending $10,000 every
Well,
time,
she never
and
went
then
to that
Mark's
club.
like,
So.
"Where's my quarter? Where's my quarter?"
Well, one has never been to the club, and the other one went there and just like, yeah, this is
Yeah,
what they're like.
this is
This is
true.
what they're like. Um, yeah, wow. That's yeah, okay. Yellow Rose, still a pretty name.
Did a pretty name. Final review comes from CH, who writes, "This would be more stars, but when I go to a strip bar, I expect a bit more stripping. The girl on stage didn't have a lot on to start, but didn't remove anything. I'm not a pervert or anything, but I prefer
Sure.
the women at a well-known and well-regarded topless club to get a little more topless. Just a little more. Just a little more.
A little more topless.
Two
Okay. Yeah,
stars.
sure.
He wants to see more nip. I don't know how you're either topless or you're not. I don't know how you get more or less topless.
Yeah.
I
Again,
don't
this
know.
is a thing where the those chicks rent the stage. They pay much like a taxi cab. They pay for the right to work there that night. That's I imagine it's a flat fee. However, if there's only one dude at the stage and he's just tipping the $1, which I've told you guys, you can do that. However,
Or
she's
Mark
not
with his
taking her top off for
quarters.
that.
His quarters making
I've
it
seen
hail.
assholes throw quarters at the stage. That happened in Portland. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, that can actually hurt a chick. Um, anyways, guess what? She ain't taking her top off for $1. So if you were the only one in the club and you weren't throwing up bunches of ones, she ain't taking her top off, bro. Like, think logically. I had a friend call me on that one time. We went to a club, went to a fully nude club, and the chick did not get naked. And I was like, yeah, dude, we're the only two people here at the. There's plenty of people here in the club. We're the only two at the fucking stage, and I put $1 on there, and you put 4. She ain't getting naked for $5. Like, figure this shit out.
Oh,
By the way, she did not
put more
appreciate
money
that
on it.
$5 either, and I don't blame her.
Why did you bother? Just why did
Because I
What's
was
more
sitting in
on
the
there?
front row. You still have to tip when you're in the front row.
why didn't you
Again,
put more
just
than
$1.
$1?
Because
she
I
not-
was in the front row.
No, why didn't you put more than $1?
Oh, she wasn't doing anything. She literally just
Well,
walking.
I feel that we've come to a crossroads here because it's a chicken and the
Mhm.
egg situation.
I just
You're saying
I
you
completely
didn't,
understood what was happening here.
you didn't want to put more than $1 down because she wasn't doing anything, but then you said she
I
wasn't
wasn't
doing anything
complaining.
because you didn't put $1 down. You only put $1 down. So it's kind of like
I wasn't
like,
complaining about
she's
her
not going to
not
do
taking
anything
her
until you
clothes
put
off.
more money down. But
Jesus
you're not going to
Christ,
put more money down
motherfucker.
until she does something. She's not going to do
Your
anything until you
argument
put
is
more money down,
futile.
and money down, blah, 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 round and round in a circle.
I'm not the one making the argument here, stupid.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir?
I feel like I explained myself several times, actually. But so I dare quite a bit. Again, I wasn't the one making the complaint.
There you go.
There was no
Anyway.
one else at the stage. She wasn't getting naked for that. And I was like, all right.
I'm very aroused.
So there you go. The Yellow Rose in Austin 316, Texas. See if you want to check it out for yourself. Maybe you can find Mark's Quarter. That'd be nice.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.